We have been left to our own devices somewhat. No one has really stepped up to the plate for us and shown up in a real way for a very long time. And you know that where there is no vision, people will often perish, and this rings true for us. So I find that a lot our people have been left to wander aimlessly because there's no long-term plan, there is no vision, or maybe I should put it another way.
Yes.
None has been communicated to us up to today, which is what, June 7, 2020? We have not had a vision communicated to us, and we have not had a vision communicated to us pretty much for the last 31 years. So a lot of us are frustrated, we're despondent, and we feel quite dejected with the system. And I think there is a general sense of loss of hope. And it cuts right across the board. So both political parties, they feel the same in terms of their support. And I believe that is justified because a lot of us do not understand how the system really works. And we are normally fed a lot of mumbo jumbo, of course, for political expediency.
Right.
But I think it's Abraham Lincoln who has a saying, you can fool all the people some of the time.
But you can't fool all the people all the time.
And some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time.
Right.
Right. And I do believe, well, I don't believe that we should use the issues of the people to compete on a platform. You know, I think we've passed that. And competition does nothing if it's only to benefit a person's ego.
Right.
So if we don't play politics with people's lives and we help people. I don't look to see, well, if you're a JLP, I'll help you. If you're, I look at the humanity of it first and foremost. And when you look to other constituencies, you see so much happening. You see in the north, for us in the north, we can just look to the south and you see a lot of activities taking place there. To the east, in St. Anne, there is a lot of activity, and I won't even make mention of the west.
Yeah.
Right? But what about us? And everybody wonders what's going on with Trelawny Northern. Nothing is happening. And this lack of activity stems from a lack of proper representation. And I may be wrong, but my concept of representation is not one where you find a Queen Victoria sitting happily on a throne and expecting solutions to magically fall from the sky or for things to be handed down on a platter. I think those days of entitlements are long gone. And it is definitely not searching aimlessly for scandals that don't exist. It is not crying foul at attempts of others to try to help a community or to try to make a difference. That's not representation. I think we have to employ strategic thinking and vision. And I think we have to formulate plans and take the necessary steps to execute those plans. And I believe that as a representative, you need to fight that good fight every day for the people, right? You need to bring attention and opportunities to the people. And I believe there has been no meaningful engagement in this space. And what causes this disengagement is poor management. And I believe that the people are being ignored and they're being taken for granted. And we are tired of being ignored and we're tired of being taken for granted. And I will issue one warning here on the chopping block. And that warning is the time for tomfoolery is up. I will use this medium again to implore the good people of Trelawny Northern to simply join the movement. I think it's hot pepper time now, and I think sweet pepper has lost its flavor.
You say hot pepper time now, sweet pepper lost its flavor?
Yes, man.
Why never you don't get the better than that?
Variety is the spice of life.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Tova, some of the issues that face Trelawny, and I can say this if I'm allowed to, but I'll take the privilege of saying it. You drove to Kingston just to join us because you wanted to be in an area where there's better, there's better internet connectivity.
Exactly.
This is 2020. Why should we have an area in Jamaica? Matter of fact, Trelawny is between two of our major tourist belts. Why aren't we having proper internet connectivity in Trelawny?
I will correct you, Chopper, to say that Falmouth is also a part of the tourism belt.
There you go.
It is.
There you go.
So, you see, our issues are myriad.